Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Manta or Jackson coming at you guys with another video. Now today, I think this is going to be a really good haul just because I got all my CBCS submissions back in their new cases, and also I got a few really cool books recently. So yeah, right off the bat, we're going to go with Werewolf by Night number 32. This ended up coming in as a 5.0 with white pages. Now, I'm happy with that just because, like, this right here is just so messed up that I was hoping for a 5.0 because a 4.5 would have been, like, my least expected grade. Like, that would be a little bit of a letdown, but I'm okay with the 5.0. One day I'll upgrade. And yeah, this is my double for this book. And I know some people are complaining about the cases, but I actually really like the cases. I don't know if I like them more than the previous cases, but I don't think they're bad at all. I think they're still cool. I just hit that up against another book. Here's Batman 244, 8.5. Was hoping for a 9.0, but that was really kind of stretching. I think an 8.5 is great though. And before I go any further, what you guys are seeing with all these books is they were all pressed by Darkside Jedi or Ryan. Now, he did an absolutely amazing job, and he was willing to work with me on pricing. Like, he was giving me time payments, which helped a lot, especially when you're sending in about 10 books. And he did an amazing job, bumped every book up, every single book up, and he has great prices. The thing about some pressers is I'm not calling anyone out or anything or like trying to start anything, but like some people on Instagram like charge what like $30-$40 with shipping and all that, but with Ryan I think he's $10 a book. And yeah, so he has amazing pricing, amazing results, and he's willing to work with you. So if you guys need any pressing, I definitely recommend going to him because he'll definitely hook you up. And as you guys will see from the results, he really did a spectacular job. So thank you so much, Ryan, and you did an amazing job, buddy. And once again, guys, go check him out because he will bump your books up, and you're gonna be happy when they come back from whatever grading company you send them to. But back onto these books, yeah, 244. I just absolutely love this cover, and an 8.5 looks really nice as well. Very cool book. Love the cover. Yeah, so we're just gonna be going through the CBCS books first. Next book, Batman 251, 6.0 white pages. Very happy with this one as well. Before pressing, I think it was safe to say it was maybe a 5.0, just because right here this was really bad. And everything else looks amazing, but just except for that. But yeah, Ryan pressed that out as best as he could, so now it's a 6.0, which is very happy. And if I ever, well, I think this year there's two Salt Lake City Comic Cons near where I live, and Neil Adams always comes to those, so I might try to get like a Joker, what are they called, markups or whatever, do like a little Joker sketch on the cover, and then get it graded again, which would be really cool. But yeah, this is like the first, some call it the first modern Joker, but basically like in Joker's early days, he was like a psychotic killer, and then after all that comics code and everything got brought in and started being implemented into comic books and all that, he was more of a prankster, and this is where he returns to his psychotic roots. So I love this cover and issue, and it's one of the best Joker keys you can get without spending a fortune. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Oh, and I kind of forgot. I think I bought this for around 30 or 40 bucks. I didn't check prior to the video, but I think that I did pretty good on that book. Next book is Action Comics 242, 2.0 off-white to white pages. Another book Ryan did amazing on because this book was maybe a 1.0, 1.5 beforehand, but he bumped it to a 2.5, and especially with bit books like this, half of a grade can make a huge difference, both in price and in, yeah, just in a big difference in price. And this book presents a lot better. First appearance of Brainiac and the shrunken city of Kandor. Super happy to have this one. And yeah, I bought it for about half the price that it would go for in this grade and being graded. So that's good. I love this book so much. Okay, here I'll save this one for last. I have one book that I consider a letdown. Everything else was amazing. Okay, so here is Booster Gold number 1, 9.6 white pages. I was hoping for a 9.8, but a 9.6 is good, especially considering that I actually bought this for 25 cents out of a short box, or no, it was a long box, 25-cent bin, and it had no bag, no board, and for it to come back a 9.6 is pretty crazy if you think about it. So I'm very happy with that one. First appearance of Booster Gold. Super underrated character, one of my favorite characters in DC Comics. Sorry if you guys hear some background noise. Here's Omega Men number 3, 9.6 white pages. First appearance of Lobo, another underrated character that I really like. And I guess this counts as a bondage cover. It says it's noted right there, and I don't really think of it, but I guess it is kind of a bondage cover. Yeah, but I was hoping for a 9.8. I was more thinking that this was going to be a 9.8 than the other one, but I'm still happy with the 9.6. Really good for this. And this one was, Omega Man 3 was a few bucks as well. I think it was like $1 or so before people started looking for it. This is like the one that I was most surprised with. So this is Shazam 28. Second appearance of Black Adam overall, first appearance in DC Comics, and first appearance since the Golden Age. And it's pretty crazy. So I actually bought this for listed as a 7.5 for $7, which is pretty insane even for a 7.5. But after Ryan's press, and I think maybe my comic shop undergraded a little bit, but Ryan I think did a great job with it. Now it's a 9.4 with white pages, and I'm actually gonna sell this one. I'm gonna sell this one just because I'm gunning for a few big books. I want to be able to get one of the 3 that I'm currently looking for, but yeah, you guys may see that book pop up soon. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Yeah, super happy with that one. Next one is Moon Knight number 1, 175 Bill Sainwick's variant, 9.0 white pages. This is the only letdown, just because, you know, it's a 9.0, which isn't the best on a pretty new book. The series came out in 2014, but I already sold this, and trust me, it was super hard. This is probably like the book in all my collecting that's been the hardest to sell, just because I'm still excited to have it, really excited, but just because you know, I really want this book that I'm gunning after, one of the 3 books I'm gunning after, and it's going to take some sacrifices. But yeah, even though it's a 9.0, still a really cool book, because there's less than, I think there's like, last time I checked, like 16 copies that are in the census, and like less than 775 in existence. Or no, or is it 725? I think it's 775, but yeah, very happy to have it. Beautiful cover, and very hard to let go, and maybe down the road one day I'll pick it up again, just because I love the book so much. But it's gonna really suck to let it go, but I'm just gonna have to do it, you know, just because gunning for some bigger stuff, and it's gonna take sacrifices, but it'll pay off once I have that new book in my hands. Okay, so I ended up going to a shop, the comic shop in my area, and I actually went there because a friend off of Instagram wanted to buy a Brave and the Bold 28 coverless copy from that shop. So I hooked him up, and while I was there, I picked up this Justice League number 9, Origin of the Justice League, which is really cool. I actually always been looking for this, but just been kind of like laying low on it, not really engaging too hard on it, just kind of, you know, watching it from a distance. And I also picked up Brave and the Bold 30. Now both of these books were for like $110 or $100 altogether, which is a really good deal. And yeah, Brave and the Bold 30, first appearance of, what's his name, Dr. Ivo and Amazo. And Amazo is a pretty cool character because he can like mimic whoever he's, like the powers of whoever he's fighting, which is a really cool superpower. And I love the pink colors on that too. Okay, now since we went through those bigger tier books, here are some of the smaller books I have from the haul. Okay, so here's a few Rebirth stuff that I picked up. Superman Rebirth 1, enjoyed that book. Green Lantern Rebirth 1, I also enjoyed that. Number 2 with Bleeze on the cover, really cool. I'm actually a little behind on Rebirth. I need to go back to my comic shop and pick up my pull list. But another series I've really enjoying is Flash Rebirth, and this is number 2. And I've been enjoying all of what I've been reading. Even the Red Hood and the Outlaws series first issue was good, which is not something you hear about because, I'm sorry, John, but that last series blowed. The art was good on some of the covers, but it just blowed in general. But yeah, and the Titans book was good. Everything they're doing with the Flash is really cool. Green Lantern 145, first appearance of Ion. If you read Green Lantern, this is important. But yeah, this is where Kyle Rayner becomes Ion. Cool book. I think this was in like a quarter bin or something. No, it wasn't. It was $1. My bad. Okay, so I ended up picking. So the video cut off, but continuing with the haul, the next few books are from a series that I really love, and that is Flash Rebirth. Now, if you guys watch the TV show and want to do some reading, I highly recommend this series. It's a Reverse Flash and Flash story, really badass, one of my favorite Flash stories. And yeah, here's this is a variant for number 3 with the Black Flash. And here is the number 4 variant. Love this Reverse Flash cover. This is like the reason I bought this entire lot. But yeah, then here's number 5 with Max. I think that's Max and Mercury and Wally West. And number 6, which is the conclusion of the series, or the miniseries. And then here's Brightest Day number 1. Brightest Day, the Flash number 1. Number 2. Now the only thing I think is weird is on the cover on this Brightest Day series is really good, except it seems like they change artists every issue. As you can see, that's completely different art. But I do love all the covers. This has a really classic look to it. And then as you can see, what I mentioned with the art. And here's number 3. This image is used a lot for the Flash, if you guys recognize it. And then here's number 4. Again, changing art. This looks like the art from the Jeff Johns Wally West series that was in, I think, the mid-2000s. But here's number 5 with White Lantern, Captain Cold. Number 6, him fighting the Rogues. And number 7, featuring Captain Boomerang again. Now, speaking of Captain Boomerang, I want to hear all your guys' opinions on the Suicide Squad movie, because I know I enjoy it. I know it's not like the best movie ever, and it's not even a great movie, but I honestly enjoyed it a lot. And when I saw it the second time, I enjoyed it more. The standouts to me were Deadshot, Harley Quinn. Rick Flag was surprisingly a good character to me. I thought he was going to be the most boring out of the bunch, but I thought he was really good. And I had fun with Captain Boomerang. Villain, not good. Story, not good, but fun characters, fun character interactions. And there's a lot of good Easter eggs that if you don't read comics, you wouldn't know, like the Alex Ross painting, not, you know what I mean, like the Alex Ross Joker and Harley image that was brought to the big screen. And yeah, I thought it was a good movie overall. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, and everyone has a guilty pleasure. Just ask a Catholic priest. But where was I? Oh, let me show you this Flash 155. This is the first appearance of the Rogues. Now, I think this is a very undervalued book because it's only like a $10-15 book. And the Rogues are a very special team in comics because of their moral code. They don't hurt women or children, and they very rarely kill. You only kill when they absolutely have to. But I think that's a very unique villain group. And yeah, this is actually my second copy. I wanted to upgrade because my other copy had some chipping up here and it was bugging me. So yeah, be on the lookout for that book, because it seems like in the last like 2 years since I've been collecting, that book hasn't gained a lot of steam. But yeah. And I have a feeling you guys will see the Rogues soon on the big screen. Next book is Detective Comics 68. This is the second appearance of Two-Face and his first cover appearance. Super happy to have this. It's actually funny because I was looking for this book and I really wanted it, and I knew Sam or Boom City had it, so I asked him about it, and it was a funny coincidence because he was actually thinking about selling it to save up for Grail he was aiming for. Now, he picked up an absolutely huge Grail, so if you guys want to see it, go to his Instagram account, and he has it up on there, and you guys will be amazed. It's a huge book, and I'm so happy for him. But yeah, this is weird because it's hard to explain, but like this book is so much cooler in person. Just like how big it is and everything is just so cool in person. I know it sounds weird, but Golden Age books just have this thing about them. Like when you're holding them in your hands, it's just so cool. But yeah, I'm happy to have this just because it's a big key issue for Batman fans. Very cool book. Stoked to have it. Thank you once again, Sam, and he was willing to work with me on payments and everything, and he did a great job shipping, so thank you so much, Sam. Great book. The last book is, okay, so as you guys know, if you've been following my Instagram account, I was selling a lot, had to sell some books, a lot of books that that have a special place in my collection, but it was all worth it because I actually ended up getting this. Now, this is a showcase number 8. Now, some people don't know about this book because it's a rare book. Not a lot of people show it. I think I've seen it shown once on Instagram besides when I showed it, but yeah, showcase number 8. Now, this is the second appearance of the Flash and the first appearance of Captain Cold. Now, I'm so stoked to have this because this is probably the closest I'll get to owning the first appearance of the Flash because I'm obviously not financially stable enough to get it, and by the time I am, that book is probably going to be doubled in price. So I probably won't ever get that book. So this is the closest thing I'm going to get. But yeah, second appearance of the Flash, and the first appearance of Captain Cold. And Captain Cold is, I think, like the third, in my opinion, the third best villain to the Flash, next to Grodd and Reverse Flash. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Love the green cover. Such a rare Silver Age key, and this is a Grail in my opinion, and it's easily top 5 in my collection. I'm so stoked to have this book. So damn excited to finally have it in my collection, and I'm just super excited to have this book because I love the Flash, one of my favorite characters in DC Comics, probably my top 3. So I'm just so stoked to have this book, and yeah, all that selling was worth it because I got this. Now, one day I'll need to have to get a showcase for, but that probably won't happen, but here's to hoping. Now, if you guys enjoyed the haul, please leave a like and a comment because that shows me that you guys enjoyed. Now, I hope everyone has a good day. Hope you guys all get some good deals, and yeah, see you guys.